Welcome back to another video and welcome back to the Aussie Prepper channel. Today we're going to talk side hustles. How many people that watched my Welcome to 2025 video and 10 tips to make 2025 the best year yet have done any of those 10 things that I suggested? Now, one of those 10 things was to start a side hustle. Now, it's been nearly 4 months since that video came out. How many people have actually started a side hustle that is starting to bring in money? Now, if you haven't done it yet, now's the time to do it. You need to start a side hustle that will produce some sort of income for you to supplement whatever income you currently have. This is not to replace the income that you're currently getting. So if you're working 40 hours a week, you continue working 40 hours a week and you start a side hustle that will bring in additional money on top of whatever money that you're already earning. And that extra money you can then use to do different things. You can use that money to invest. You can use that money to just go out. You can use that money to save for holiday. You can use that money to save for a new car or anything else that you desire. And the biggest thing about starting a side hustle is it will give you a head start to becoming independent from your job that you've currently got. You cannot entirely rely on whatever job you've got, no matter how great it is. There was a lot of people in great government jobs working for big companies when COVID first kicked off, and all of a sudden these people were left jobless because of vaccine mandates. And if you did not want to get vaccinated, all of a sudden you could no longer be a nurse or work in the health industry or work in a nursing home or work in an old age home or work as a teacher or any other jobs that were impacted by those mandates. So all of a sudden, with a stroke of a pen, the government stopped people earning a living. They lost their jobs. So what do you do now? If you've got nothing else, you're in big trouble. Now, if you've already got a side hustle that is already making yourself an income, you can then scale that side hustle up quickly. So what you can do, if you've been spending 5 hours a week doing your side hustle and it brings in $50 or $100 a week, now that you don't have a job anymore, you've got an additional 40 hours that you can spend on that side hustle. So you should be able to quickly upscale your side hustle to start bringing you a decent income, rather than being out of a job and then deciding to start a side hustle from scratch, which is going to be a lot harder than something that you've already been doing for a while. So these are the reasons you should be looking at getting at least one side hustle. Now, I have several side hustles that I do, and one of them, you're watching it right now. I'm growing a YouTube channel that will hopefully one day generate enough income to allow me to retire from my other businesses and my other work. So in a few years' time, when I hit retirement age, hopefully by then this channel has grown big enough to supplement my income and allow me to live a little bit of a better lifestyle than what I would without it. Now, when deciding on a side hustle, decide on something that you're good at. Do something that you know how to do or something that you enjoy doing. So if you've got a hobby that might be growing plants, maybe you can grow plants and sell them. That is actually what my daughter does. She actually grows plants and sells them on Marketplace. Do something that you enjoy and something that you're good at. So not everyone's the same. So if you're a handy physical type person, you might be able to start mowing lawns for people, become a handyman, or something that's physical work. Whereas if you're more intellectually minded, you might be able to tutor kids, or you might be able to write a book, or you might be able to help people out with computer problems, or you might be able to do people's accounts or accounting or tax returns. Or you might be able to bake cakes and sell those cakes. Or you might be able to run a veggie garden or market garden and sell produce to your neighbours or in the local area. Or you might be able to wash cars. Like, the list is endless. You need to think of something. I've made a bit of a list here on my notepad, and just to give you guys a little bit of a nudge, I will read that list out. This list is in no particular order, and you don't have to do any of those things, or you can do all of those things. It's up to you. But this is just to get your mind working and give you some ideas of what a side hustle could be. So here's some ideas, and I'm just going to read them off the list. Mow lawns, gardening, start a YouTube channel, grow something and sell it, flip stuff on marketplace, learn to trade, a unique skill that you have, become a handyman, house cleaning, pet sitting, dog walking, social media manager, photography, translator, so you might speak another language and you could act as a translator, landscaping, car detailing, delivery services, delivery driver, buy and resell vintage goods, resell car parts, video editing, pool cleaning, babysitting, personal shopping. Actually going out and doing shopping for people is a thing. Rubbish cleanup service. All you need is a trailer and some leather gloves, and you can start doing yard cleanups and rubbish cleanups. And there's good money in that. Data entry, personal trainer, self-defense instructor, and the list goes on. So there's just some ideas. Now, if you've got any other ideas, what I'd like you to do is leave those ideas down below in the comment section so we can all share and brainstorm together. The more ideas we get, the more opportunities people will have. It might motivate someone to go out and do something and do one of these side hustles and maybe become independent from your employer. You might be able to just quit your job, walk out when you've had enough, and do your own thing, which is something that I have been doing for about 5 years now. I've spent most of my life working for people and for businesses, and quite a few years ago I got sick and tired of it and I walked out on it. And the only reason I was able to do so is because I already had side hustles going at that time, which then took up the slack and allowed me to earn an income. So take it from me, it can definitely be done because I've done it. Now, if you enjoyed today's video, do me a favor, give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to smash that subscribe button for more videos from Aussie Prepper. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.